Welcome to FlossTube number 4. Happy holidays. We're coming up to that season. I am Shiloh, better known online as Karish Valandar. Hello! I could not find my regular Christmas hat, so this one will have to do. It's kind of more fun though, right? So I don't have a lot to show you today, but I do have one finish. So let's just jump right into it. This one is Christmas Goodies by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and this one's pretty much all done except for there's these little buttons that you add on, and if you saw my first floss tube, you probably remember those, but that's okay. This one is nice and cute, and I like it, and I love it. I did make one change. The milk, other side, the milk here is supposed to be done in white, but the white doesn't really show up on the pale pink Aida that I'm using. So I changed that to the light blue, and that you can kind of see that's around the milk glass. So, and the buttons, let's see if I can do this, actually will go here and here whenever I find them. I ordered 2 sets and I've misplaced one, so I have to locate that. But other than that, this will just have to be put the buttons on it, which I may go ahead and wash and iron this first, because after I put the buttons on the first one, I'm like, oh, how do I iron this without melting the buttons? So I will probably get everything done except for putting the buttons on, then I'll frame that and stick that up somewhere, hopefully before Christmas. So that's my only finish of today. I do have, I only worked on a couple this week. I wasn't really that busy. I just didn't have a lot of stitching time, I guess. So this first one is the Stitch Your Own Adventures Stitch Along, Letters from Hogwarts. This is by Cunning Cross Stitch. This is done on 16 count Aida, Eis-dyed by moi. And as you can see, I got quite a bit of the pages done. I did finally finish the eyes on that one owl. And the middle page, right here, that's the one that is going to be filled in come January, which is coming up really soon, and I'm really excited to see it. I know I've been gushing about it pretty much every single floss tube. So if you're not already in it and you're interested in it, come and join us. It's fun. Just search Cunning Cross Stitch over on Facebook. There's a whole group for that. And I also worked on the chalkboard nativity. This guy here, done by the Fuzzy Fox Designs. This is, I think this is 14 count black Aida. And all I have left to do is all the detail work, which I thought would be really easy because I don't really mind backstitching all that much. But this backstitching, I didn't realize how much of it went in between the holes, like into the fabric itself. So it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would. But just look at that. Isn't that neat? It looks so nice when you're done. And you can't really tell because my lighting kind of sucks. But everything is done in B5200 DMC, except this, the Nativity Star, is done in the Blanc Etoile DMC, just to give it a little bit of shimmer to let it stand out from the rest of the stars. So all I have left to do, there's some more scattered stars throughout, and then you can see the letters there. Every single letter gets backstitching done in the open space. It's not difficult, it's just a little time consuming. So if I work on this, I'll definitely have this done by Christmas. So look out for a finish of this on the next floss tube. But don't hold me to it because obviously when I say I'm going to do things, as my schedule shows, they don't always get done on time. So that's all I've really been working on today, this week, I guess. I guess this is just a little baby episode. I don't know if I'll have time to do an episode next week, because I have 3 Christmases going on next week. So I may take a week off next week, and then I will be back, I guess, in the new year. Yeah, So I won't see you until 2020. That seems, it's an old joke that everyone makes at school, but it's true. If you have any questions for me about any of the projects that I've shown you here, feel free to ask me down in the comments. I'm more than willing to answer questions about, the fabric I use, the floss that I use, or where you can get the designs from. Uh, I have lots of exciting things coming up in 2020. At least they're all in my head, but I'm hoping to get them all done. I'm making plans to do a stash dive video. That one's probably going to be a little bit, well, it's going to be a lot longer than a lot of these, and it's going to take me some more time to do. So I might have to wait to do that for a week that I'm not having enough time to actually record a video. So that's something I'm just going to have to piece together, I think. I also, and maybe I'll do that for next week, or not next week, but the week after. Do my goals for 2020, my personal stitching goals. So be thinking about what your stitching goals are, or your creative goals, or maybe even just some personal goals for this upcoming year. Don't necessarily think of them as resolutions, but think of them as goals that you strive and work for. I am already making a list on my computer of things that I would like to start on, things that I would like to finish. I have that Christmas Goodies is actually kind of sort of the beginning of a year-long project using Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery patterns from their Seasonal Sayings collection to do one a month. So that one's kind of the beginning of it. I don't know if I'll be able to do January's because I don't have anything for that, but I might skip on to do February's, but I'll talk more about that in my next video. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope if you celebrate whatever you celebrate, I hope that it is merry and bright and you enjoy spending time with your friends and family. So until next year, I will see you later. Bye!